The Architecture of Time, Mastering Intentional Productivity. Introduction: The Temporal Paradox. It is a common misconception that dreams diminish due to a lack of intellect, talent, or industry. In reality, the primary adversary is time, specifically the unconscious erosion of our most finite resource. If you have ever concluded a day wondering where your hours vanished, you are facing a systemic challenge. This discussion is not about rudimentary planners or convoluted systems, it is about sustainable transformation. By integrating psychological insights and high-leverage habits, you will regain sovereignty over your schedule. By the conclusion of this presentation, you will identify the hidden time leaks in your routine and learn to build a structure that thrives, even for those who traditionally resist rigid schedules. 2. The foundation: clarity over quantity. The fundamental truth is this: you do not require more time, you require greater clarity. Every individual is allotted the same 24-hour window. The divergence between those who build empires and those who remain stagnant is not luck, it is the intentionality with which they value their hours. Time is elastic, it expands or contracts based on focus. Without clear intention, external notifications and ingrained habits dictate your trajectory. You do not merely manage time, you direct it. If you fail to provide direction, your environment will provide it for you. 3. The 3 critical time traps. To master your output, you must first identify the 3 primary traps that compromise productivity. 1. Micro-distractions. These are the silent killers of cognitive flow. A brief message check or a quick scroll forces the brain to reboot. Losing mere minutes of focus 20 times a day results in hours of lost cumulative progress. 2. The illusion of activity. Being busy is not synonymous with being productive. Administrative minutiae can create a false sense of accomplishment while your primary objectives remain stagnant. This is procrastination masked as performance. 3. Emotional evaporation. This is the most invisible leak. When burdened by stress, anxiety, or boredom, time does not pass, it evaporates. Time management is, at its core, a function of emotional regulation. Your internal state determines your external efficiency. 4. The 4 pillars of peak performance. To reclaim your focus, you must implement a system built on 4 strategic pillars. Pillar 1. Strategic prioritization. When everything is a priority, nothing is. Success is not about the volume of tasks completed, but the significance of the few that move the needle. Pillar 2. Proactive planning. Without a plan, you are in a state of reaction. With a plan, every moment becomes a conscious decision. A simple, executed plan is infinitely superior to a perfect one that remains theoretical. Pillar 3. Uninterrupted focus. In an economy of distraction, deep focus is a superpower. The future belongs to those who can eliminate the noise and execute a single objective to completion. Pillar 4. Energy optimization. Time is meaningless without the energy to utilize it. High-level output requires physical and mental vitality. Effective time management is, in essence, effective energy management. 5. The 3-1-1 methodology. To simplify execution, adopt the 3-1-1 system. 3 high-value tasks, non-negotiable objectives that directly advance your long-term goals. 1 growth task, a deliberate investment in your future self, professional development, research, or skill acquisition. 1 maintenance task, necessary operational support to ensure your environment and systems remain clear and functional. 6. Conclusion: from motivation to momentum. We must address the psychological barrier. We often avoid tasks not out of laziness, but as a defense mechanism against discomfort or fear of failure. To overcome this, do not wait for motivation, cultivate momentum. Commit to 5 minutes of focused action. Once the barrier to entry is broken, the brain naturally seeks to finish the task. Time is not something you find, It is something you engineer. Your future objectives are waiting on the other side of better temporal choices. The clock is constant, but you define the value of every second. Start today. Identify one action you will take tomorrow to safeguard your time and honor your goals. Your transformation does not begin in the future. It begins with the next minute. Respect your time and the results will follow.